Huh. Forgetting something. Fiona, truck.
Sweetheart, hello, hello again. Shaboom, boom, 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 boom. Ding dong, ding dong, lang, lang, lang. Oh, oh,
oh. Struggle's real. So in case you're wondering how painful that was 162 miles, 17 gallons, $47. You do the math, 9.5 miles per gallon.
Have an ice cream at the farmer's market. Got you changing your songs.
I figured it was time for a little Motown.
I should watch you. What are you going to do?
Nobody's signed in yet. So right now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here and point it at you. That's what I'm going to do.
Nobody wants to see that.
Buffalo Wild Wings thinks your afternoons could use a little spicing up. So they're happy to remind you about, well, happy hour. Head to Buffalo Wild Wings for happy hour, where you can score select domestic draft beers starting at $4 and $4 select shareable.
Nobody?
No, we got one.
Who?
T. Harrell. He waved. You want to wave back? There you go. We got one person so far, so.
It's probably because he's hungry.
It's possible. Now we got some more people joining in. All right, so tonight we're gonna try a recipe. Is it a recipe or is it more of like an experiment? I think it's more of an experiment.
There is a recipe, but it's making full-blown macaroni and cheese. I'm cheating.
Well, you made macaroni and cheese. Oh, you mean like the noodles and everything?
No, not noodles. Like making your own cheese sauce and everything. I'm using crap.
Okay, so let me give you guys a rundown of where we're at right now. So basically, we've made Kraft mac and cheese in our jet boil. and we've added bacon bits to it, which is just the little, I think what they're the Oscar Mayer recipe pieces ones that you buy at the store. So we mix all that in.
And a little bit of mild cheddar cheese.
A little bit of mild cheddar cheese. We figured we'd save you guys the boredom of watching macaroni and cheese get made, because it's no different than how you make it on your stove at home. So we got a pot full of mac and cheese with a little bit of mild cheddar and some bacon bits in it. You can do bacon bits, you can do hot dogs, you can do basically whatever you want to put in it, or you can just do mac and cheese. But the premise behind this...
doing jalapenos.
Jalapenos would be awesome.
Yeah.
But the premise behind this recipe, or this idea, is to take that little guy right there.
The little egg shaper.
So that's what you'd make like an egg McMuffin.
We have
egg
olive
out.
oil down first, because I don't know if this is going to stick. Seriously, I have not done this.
And we're going to take mac and cheese and we're going to fill that up, and we're going to see if we can make...
We're going to fry it.
Yeah, we're going to try to make mac and cheese pancakes or mac and cheese patties. Because if this works, then that technically means we can make stuffed macaroni and cheese pockets with bacon. I don't know. Or like a macaroni and cheese grilled cheese sandwich is kind of where I was going with it.
I have no idea. You're the one who wants a perfect, like, circle.
I do. I want to see if we can make this
hamburger.
thing like a hamburger, basically. I want to see if we can make a mac and cheese patty.
I don't know. I mean, it's sizzling. I mean, we got something going for us. So let's add a little more bacon.
Well, I tell you, the exposure on this new iPhone is terrible. That is mac and cheese. It's
Here,
not
does
like,
that
there
help?
we go, yep. Maybe I should stand there and block that. I'd leave that on there for it to fry a little bit.
Well, something's smoking.
It'd probably be the mac and cheese. So the thing that we don't know is if it's gonna kind of bind and coagulate, or if it's just gonna fall
Or if it's
apart.
just gonna completely fall apart.
I'm guessing it's gonna fall apart.
I have no idea. It's falling apart. I think it needs to be thinner, honey.
Okay. Well, we'll try another one. Or are you just gonna spread it out?
I'm just gonna spread it out a little. This isn't McDonald's. We don't have perfectly shaped hamburgers.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. Flip it over, see what it does.
Nothing.
Nothing. So I'd say this is probably a fail, or we need to like fry it a lot longer. Because I'm thinking it's got to be like
know.
crusted on
Like,
the side.
completely crusted?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do that. I have no idea how long it's going to take to do that.
I have no idea how long it's going to take to do that either. I mean, I'd crank the heat on it and see what it does.
That's because you like burnt food.
I do like burnt food. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So again, we're trying this for the first time. We have no idea if it's going to work. So far, it's not working. So we're going to keep trying here and see what happens. What's going on, Jose? We're trying to make mac and cheese with bacon bit patties. Not sure if it's going to work. So far, it's not working.
So far, it's burning.
I mean, I'm down with that too. So
I mean, now, if you just want me to...
see, the crust is all sticking to the scuttle, and it's not actually sticking to the mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
I mean, it's right there.
Yep.
Matt would eat that.
I'd eat that. I'd eat that too. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna eat that. It's probably really, really hot.
It's going to be hot.
It tastes like a burnt grilled cheese.
Well, I mean... I got another idea.
Yeah?
Hold on.
All right, let's see what she's got going. Oh, she's going Paula Deen on us now. She busted out the tub of butter. "36 hours you are," he just joined. Hey guys, when Todd shows up for the 36 hours, make sure he has Snowmasters full of all this stuff. Make sure he brings lots of ice cream too.
It's going to sizzle.
Okay, so we just went straight up Paula Deen on this. We just dropped a load of butter on this. We're gonna try this one more time here. For those of you that are just joining, we're trying to make basically
We're gonna
macaroni
sit
and
there
cheese patties. SUV Touring. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Got some buddies across the pond there.
All right, so we had one fail.
Yep. So first attempt was a fail.
The second attempt, screw the little thingy. The second attempt will probably be a fail.
I think that's probably enough right there. Let's see what a small amount does. Do you think we got to compact it together, like push it down?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think I might have put too much butter on.
No. No, not you.
Never too much. Butter.
Careful.
Forgot there's bacon on it.
The Aussies are getting hungry. They hear it sizzling.
Tell them to figure this out and then let me know.
So anyway, the premise of this was to try to make a macaroni and cheese with bacon bit patty that you could either put on bread or a bun and then like fry it up like a grilled cheese. I think the problem with the butter here is that it's going to wash all the cheese off there.
It could.
That's what it looks like it's doing.
It is.
It's like making stir fry
That's our
mac and cheese. That's the fail pile right now.
This is why we tried it with Kraft macaroni and cheese at first. Because
Let me get out of the way while you swish that oil around. Anybody who's ever cooked on a scuttle knows you don't mess around with butter and oil on it. Right, John?
All right. Get over there.
Well, I mean, either way, I mean, that's nice and
that's
crusty golden brown.
That right there would have worked perfectly.
Yeah, it's just got to get it to stick together. What about dipping in Italian seasoning, breadcrumbing it like you do the chicken fried steak? That's actually not a bad idea.
Thought about that.
It's not a bad idea. One of the things I thought about doing was taking 2 pieces of bread and then filling it up with this in the center and then using like a cup to like cut a center out of it, and that will form the 2 pieces of bread, basically making a pocket, and then you'd fry it on the scuttle real quick in like some oil. And basically make a hot pocket type deal. Jose said his wife just saw this and she said she'll eat it like that. I'm down with it too. It just needs some hot sauce. And it does need jalapenos or some habaneros or something in there.
All right, so we're gonna go with we're gonna need to work on the patty part of it. We'll just fry up the macaroni.
Wrap the macaroni and cheese patty in bacon. So what you're saying is, instead of using the little egg thingy, make that out of bacon? That's actually a really good idea.
Oh, then you would keep the patty together.
Because then the patty would stay together and it would trap it. You could almost do like a bacon lattice.
That might work.
Like lattice the bacon like you do a pumpkin pie or like an apple pie, and then put the macaroni and cheese in that. That'd be epic.
So we're just gonna have some fried macaroni and cheese with some bacon in it. Smells good.
It does smell good.
Aren't you all happy that you tuned in to watch us fail?
Well, I mean, that's the fun part of doing these things live, isn't it?
Oh, I had high hopes that it was gonna fail. I kind of figured it was.
You had high hopes? I had high expectations. I was hoping it would work.
Nah. Look how many times it took me to figure out how to make an apple pie on the top.
That was a lot of apple pies.
That was a lot of apple pies that got done right.
A lot of apple pies. The cookies and the brownies too. Took you a while on those. I mean, I'm not judging because I can't cook for crap. That's why I drive. And I'm not even that good at that.
So instead, we'll do this.
Chris says, and if it still doesn't work, who cares because it's bacon. I'm
Sean's?
No, Chris Bravener.
Oh. I mean, you can't go wrong with bacon.
I think if we're gonna do it this way though, then there just needs to be a crap load more bacon.
Oh, I have more bacon.
Yeah, hang on a second. No, let me handle this. Let me handle this.
I was going to put bacon and cheese on top of the patty.
No, I'm gonna Paula Deen this. There we go.
With the.
Yeah, with the little pack. There you go.
That's your portion.
That's my portion. Mikey's trying to figure out if he can make it down here in time for when it's ready.
Get in the Jeep and come on down.
No, the Jeep's out of commission still.
I know.
Get in the 250 and head on down. Jose said his wife is making mac and cheese right now.
Put some bacon in it.
Put some bacon in, I swear. Actually, don't. What do I want to say here?
Don't try to.
No, it's not that. Don't turn your nose up at mac and cheese with sriracha in it, because if you actually use sriracha with the mac and cheese, it's almost like a spicy chili cheese sauce, and it's freaking amazing.
Okay, so picture this, but small patties. And some bacon crumble on top because Jeremy already threw all the bacon on the inside. That was our goal. So
I think Chris has got a good idea though. The bacon wrapped around, like make a ring.
Zoom in on that, and we'll pretend like it worked.
So this right here.
And that was the only part we cooked.
Well, that's the power of Instagram. We can make it look like we succeeded, even though we didn't. We failed miserably.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I'll keep working at it.
Sorry to waste your guys' time, but you know, that's kind of the fun part of social media, is you get to see when things work great and when things don't. Is this recipe from a recipe or just winging it? So Jake Hall wants to know if it's from a recipe. It's actually something that Jennifer's brother sent to her off of was it Facebook?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be grilled cheese, or not grilled cheese, mac and cheese pancakes is what they called it.
Cheese sauce.
With like a cheese sauce.
But they make it on a charcoal grill with a cast iron, like pizza round plate thing. And we figured we'd try it on the scuttle.
So I think what we need to do is figure out how to get more of the liquid, whether it's the cheese or the oil off of it, because that's why it's not like coagulating together.
Or do the breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs with the Italian seasoning is a good idea. I like the bacon idea where you wrap the bacon around it. Actually, the bacon around it with the breadcrumbs on it to like seal it all in would be freaking amazing. It'd be nuclear as soon as you bite into it. It'd be like biting into a lava bite.
The question would be, is it going to fall apart as soon as you bite into it?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you can hold it and get that first bite, I call it a success. Anybody else agree?
Make cut the piece of bacon in half and make them bite size. Then you have bite size mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese bites.
Bacon. Or bacon wrapped mac and cheese.
And
put a jalapeno slice on top.
How about we just stuff the jalapeno with mac and cheese and bacon?
Because I already have a stuffed jalapeno recipe.
Yeah, but it doesn't have mac and cheese and bacon.
No, it has cream cheese and bacon and cheese.
It does have bacon, that's right. You do a bacon wrapped one too, if I remember correctly.
No, I have prosciutto wrapped.
Prosciutto wrapped asparagus, that's what that is. All of those recipes that we were just talking about, those are in the Tembo Tusk Scottle. The essential Tembo Tusk Scottle cookbook. If you guys don't know about it, get on Jerry's website. You can buy a copy, a handmade copy, which the handmade copy is actually made by us. We make the books ourselves. We bind them, we print them, we do all of that, and then we give them to Jerry. Jerry sells them. So if you want a handmade copy, it's got a little notes section in there. You can change your recipes up, do whatever you want to do. You know, tweak it however you want to. By all means, that's what that's for. That's something that we do. But if you want the electronic version for your iPhone or your iPad, and I think you can get it on Amazon as well, and Barnes and Noble, I think, for your Android devices. Barnes and
Noble for the Kindle.
For the Kindle, yeah. You can get those. It's a free download, and you can link to those from Jerry's website. If you have an iPhone, it's extremely easy. Just go to iBooks, search for Tembo Tusk or Essential Tembo Tusk Scottle Cookbook. It's free. You put it on your phone, and you got camp recipes in your hand, and you don't have to make them on a Scottle. I mean, the Scottle is essentially a piece of cast iron. So if you got cast iron, if you got a Dutch oven, a skillet, whatever, and you're cooking over a fire, you can do the exact same recipes that we do on the Scottle on that. So anyway, enough about that. How was that?
It tastes like...
She took a bite while we weren't looking. I'm sorry.
It tastes like a grilled cheese sandwich with no bread, but with bacon. You gonna try it?
I mean, that's a stupid question, really.
Oh, is that a piece of bacon?
You better load that sucker with bacon.
I would put extra bacon on it, but somebody poured it all into the mac and
Chris
cheese.
says, outside cooking and bacon, I see win all around. Somebody's got our back. All right, hang on.
It might be hot.
I'm not gonna let you feed me because this might end up like a wedding day.
No, or they'll just give you crap. It's a grilled cheese with bacon and no bread.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't suck.
And Mike's not here yet.
Yeah, Mikey, your food's getting cold. What the hell?
All right.
All right, guys. Well,
If I can get this to work, it'll show up on our Instagram page someday.
it'll be on our Instagram page, and if we actually get it to work, we'll probably shoot a video and put it up on our YouTube channel, just like we put our other recipes up. You can get to those by going to our YouTube channel or going directly to familyadventuresoverlanding.com and clicking on the videos tab or recipes.
I shouldn't have put the hot dogs away. You could put this on a hot dog.
I mean, you could put that on anything. That's kind of like garnishment now. That was actually very tasty.
You could put that on the burgers.
It's really like eating bacon with a hint of cheese. Is really what it tasted like to me.
Well, I got hickory smoked bacon too. So
It was quite delicious.
So, apparently your Bluetooth speaker doesn't give you a warning when the battery's set, except for it says recharge battery now and shuts off.
It's Chinese. What do you want? I mean, nothing against Chinese stuff, but
I don't know. Maybe I'll shut off in 5 minutes.
Mikey asked if we have a to-go box ready to go.
Bring a box.
Bring a box.
I have Ziploc container. I have a Ziploc bag. That way you can just cut the end off and just shove it in your mouth. You won't need
pipe it in.
Yeah, you won't need a spoon or a fork. I'll just put it in a bag and we can cut the end off and you can just eat it.
Maybe needs a little bit of chili too.
I had chili at home
All right.
for another recipe.
Well, we'll end with Jen taking another bite here. That was a money shot. There you go. All right, guys.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Had to turn the truck around real quick. My solar panel was on the wrong side. We got the freezer on right now. Don't tell the kids yet, but we've got ice cream. We're at Munden Point Park right now, and this out here is the Intercoastal Waterway. Something that we're together as a family we're very familiar with, because this is where we spend a lot of our time when we owned our boat. The majority of the time we spent was in that direction there. There's a place called Pungo Ferry that we used to beach our boat and hang out with friends, and the first time the kids spent the night on the boat was actually down this way at Sandy Point. And that was what gave the kids the want to start camping from a vehicle. It's kind of weird that their overlanding adventure started in a boat, but it started. So do you kids miss camping on the boat, or do you like camping in the truck?
I like camping in the truck.
Yeah. So why do you prefer camping out of a truck over a boat?
Because if you're on a boat, you can't be where you want to be, but if you're on a truck, you can be where you want to be. And you can't see anything on water.
You can see the water on the shore.
Because it takes too long to get place to place.
On the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a lot faster on the truck. And you don't have...
We drive an 80 series, nothing goes fast.
They're all ganging up on me now because my 80 series gets crap for gas mileage.
No, it doesn't.
Hadley said the fastest thing it does is run out of gas. She's right.
Fifi, you have frosty puff? Frosty puff? You want a cup of ice cream too, honey?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Ready? Ready, Fee? Here comes your ice cream. Here comes the dog's ice cream. I saw her teeth marks.
She bites the. She'll pick it up and just eat it.
She's like, yeah, I've seen that. She's like this.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem.
Oh yeah, I'm totally an 80s baby. Not a bad way to end a night.